GBP Pros, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone that's on the live. Welcome everyone that is on Facebook. Those that are catching the replay, I appreciate you guys. Those that are catching the podcast, I appreciate everyone's support. Again, GBP Pros, our goal is twofold. One is to help you with to grow your agency, right? To help you continue, your growth with your agency. And then number two is to help you with getting better results for your clients. And we do this by inviting our guests and not only speaking on their area of expertise, but kind of giving you over the shoulder examples of what this looks like, right? Not only just telling you. And today our guests, our family member, part of the GBP Pro family, is Rhys Southern. Man, how you doing? From zero
Well,
to hero in rankings.
it's good to be back. I've had a
Yes,
good week.
sir. Now, guys, if you haven't caught the previous show, I believe this is the fourth or fifth in the episode. We went from like keyword research. We went from setting up the website, the GBP, doing some optimization, the pages. So we took in a look at a few things, and we'll have updates for you every single week in coverage. We talked about press releases last week and how to leverage them, chat GPT prompts on how to write them, what the things to avoid in the press release as well. So appreciate Jeff, Riz that's on here. Um, thank you guys. And Riz, what do you got for us today, my man?
Awesome. So I think today, as a natural progression of what we're doing to the website, there's not too many updates in terms of new things done, but I will share my screen, if you will, and allow that for to check the rank to see what's going on. I haven't checked since last week, so let's hope things are up.
You're good now.
Awesome. A live check's always daunting, but let's give it a go. Let's have a look. Alrighty, here we are. Oh, nice. Looking good. So we are ranking well. Brisbane automatic gate systems come in 54 points lower. Electric sliding gates, Brisbane, that's one of the main sort of keywords. Drop in there. So that's looking good. Nice decrease from the first scores. No new keywords yet. That's all right. And then we'll look at the GMB as well. Oh, we've pulled in for a lot more keywords now with the GMB. So that's starting to pull in a lot more than we had last week. I think last week there was only 3 or 4 keywords there. If I take this off screen and I pull up the GeoGrid, let's have a look at that. Oh no, you've got that with that Addis. Do you want to check that out, Alfredo?
Yeah, let me pop it up here.
Awesome. Because I'm running it through Local Viking, but only just for the scans. We're not doing any of the optimization through that.
Okay,
That tool
oops.
seems to be doing well. I'll give you the screen share. But while
I'm
Alfredo
logging
gets
into
that
it
up,
right
that's
now.
looking good. So keywords are up in organic, which is fantastic. Really just a progression of what we've been doing. I think the citations and the web 2.0s were finished within the past week. So clearly they're starting to be seen by Google. We ran them through an indexer, so they're starting to be indexed and starting to be recognized by Google. So just slowly but surely, we're sort of building credibility on the site.
Yeah, okay, so let me share my screen. So these are the keywords that we have here so far. Still no big movements, just automatic gate here looks pretty good. And this is the last map we have.
Very nice.
So not too shabby.
I think I'm tracking some slightly different keywords. Let me pull it up.
Okay. This is a 17-mile drive time. This is a, GeoGrid drive time, averaging about 2%. And the keyword is automatic gate. This is what this looks like.
Lovely. Wow. That's really good.
Yeah. Not too shabby.
Okay, much better than that.
And then obviously we do need to do work on, there's a couple in here that we haven't moved very much. Still red on these. Obviously the
Yes.
brand name, we're doing solid,
Yeah.
super solid, which is awesome.
Let's add in a couple extra keywords. Let's track sliding gates Brisbane.
Okay.
Because they're in the organic, I think. Oh, it's not in there.
Sliding gates.
Sliding gates is, yeah. What about sliding gates? Are we getting any rank for that?
I don't have that one on here. Oh, here.
There it is.
I do have it. Yeah, it's not bringing it up yet.
Okay. 'Cause if I, do we have the map grid for that one?
No, let me, oh yes, no, yeah. Sliding
Remember, right?
gates. I'm not bringing anything up so far on that.
Okay.
So we need to work on that
I'm
one.
I'm tracking them with any new updates, any new recommendations, things like that from the tool.
So let's take a look at this. I'm gonna add some Q and A's. I'll do this now.
Oh, don't do the Q&As.
No? Oh, I just
No,
did.
we do them a different way.
Okay.
That's all good.
We
But
have
other
post.
posts are good, but the Q&As we're doing through a different process.
We have one review, which is good.
Yeah. One review.
Yeah, just reviews. That's the only thing I have so far.
Cool. All right, well, I'll take the screenshot back.
Right.
So I have been tracking some keywords with slightly different keywords with the modifiers, and they've been doing pretty well. So sliding gates, Brisbane. When did we last chat? 21st?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. So we're now, I mean, very well and truly in the map pack for sliding gates Brisbane, which is one of the secondaries. Driveway gates Brisbane coming in there as well. Quite an interesting area. Driveway gate installation, same sort of thing. Pushed in on the 22nd. No real increase since then, but slight increase actually. And then swing gates as well. We're seeing a similar sort of trend from the 5th and the 9th up to this week. So really. Just following the fundamentals. But today, I think I wanted to sort of start to expand this. Now that we've got some rank, it's time to start some CTR. So let's. I was going through my old notes here, but there was nothing too relevant. So I thought I'd make a new one. So CTR for Google Maps. Starting off new business. So we want to start with a brand campaign because basically what the intention is, it's a new business. It doesn't have too much engagement naturally. So we want the engagement to come from people that already know the business. Because if Google is showing the business to people that are searching for the business, it shows that it's credible. It shows that it is an established entity and that people are looking for that business, which means it should probably also show up for target keyword searches as well. So we're going to start with brand, and we've been over this in the past, but I'm going to share my list of brand terms that we like to run. So this is Pro Automatic Gates. This is the list. This is the generic list based on all categories, but then condensing this further is a good idea. So where we put the business name and then near me, where is the business located? Is it open? Staff, location, reviews, phone number, etc., and all the different variations. Just talking about the business. This is different questions and queries that real people have for real businesses. So to mimic this for your business makes sense. The next list is service plus keyword, service plus brand plus keyword. So we're going to take keyword and then we're going to put drive gate installation. And just put the variations that we're going for. Automatic gates. What are we also going for? Swinging gates. In-gate installation. And we can continue doing this and so on and so on and so on. So we've now got a list of all of the different keywords that is relevant to the business and associating the business with the keywords we're trying to rank for. And we can guarantee these keywords are going to show up regardless of the rank. Now we're going to start them along with a target campaign. And the target campaign is going to be just the keywords that we've been. Actually, no, let's have a look at keywords we're ranking for. Let's take GMB. Especially with a new business, we want to be doing things that make sense to Google. Nothing's in here yet. When we start to see keywords show up in here, this is when we want to start putting these keywords in the CTR as well, because this is what Google is telling you that you're being shown for. So it only makes sense to increase those amount of clicks as well. But unfortunately, we don't have any. Well, we're getting some stuff, getting calls, getting website clicks, getting directions. Good to see. keywords. We're going to start with the brand campaign. Total searches, it will be, for this campaign, we're going to start with 2 brand searches per day. And we're going to do 2 target keyword searches per day. So we're going to start off with very low volume, and these are going to be 100% driving direction. We're going to be using CTR driver for the CTR. Check it out if you're interested. It's a mobile-based CTR program, so everything is on Android, Google Maps, the native apps and everything, and it does lifetime driving directions. You can see some case studies here. Quite decent results. This is all Western Hollywood, Florida. Let's see here. So if you're interested, check it out. But that's the tool we're going to be using today, CTR driver. CTR driver does as well is it allows you to do interactions with the different services and the different tabs that are offered in the Google Business Profile. So clicking on photos, reviews, services, products, about us, updates, etc. And it randomly does this at random percentages, with more weights being given to the reviews and the photos and the things that are sort of more important. Then it's going to open Google Maps app, and it's going to live drive to the business location. So that does it on the road in real time, and it really signifies a user, customer actually sort of driving to the business, which is really good for those initial sort of foundational ranking setups. We're going to go through this keyword. We're going to go through this list and just sort of clean it up. So something that we don't want is the deals, coupons, jobs, appointments, booking. Don't want reservations, delivery. Because it's just not relevant to the business. So that's the list we've got. So that's the keywords that we're going to be running in CTR driver. And it'll be 2 keywords per day. So you'll notice that there's 23 keywords and we're running 2 clicks a day. So we're only going to get 3 clicks per keyword for the whole month. And that's exactly what we're looking for. We're wanting to spread out the keywords that are being clicked on, because if we're focusing on 1 or 2 keywords, it's too many clicks. It's too much data for Google to really understand that they're fake clicks. So by spreading it out like this, it looks way more natural because there's only a few little clicks here and there, but overall on the business, the profile has more engagement, and that's what's winning big time. That's the Maps campaign. Did you have any questions or anything to add, Alfredo?
No, just remind people again, this is probably the 4th, 5th step of the process. So as you can see what we've done up to this point. Now, Rhys, as far as the PRs, have those been done or no?
No, it's not live. It's still pending.
Okay. Now, would you do CTR to that?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was the organic.
Okay.
So let's start with, there's different facets of the organic. So direct website, Google, referral, traffic. Let's start with the referral and answer that question. Press release. So we've spoken about this before, referral traffic. We use CTR Booster because it has a nice referral traffic section in it. There's a
Mhm.
video in the past of us setting up a full campaign. So I'm not going to go over everything. I think that was like a full hour-long video just on CTR Booster. However, what we will be doing is using the referral or Google backlink section. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the Google backlink section in CTR Booster. Basically, what it allows us to do is put in a URL that we want to find in the Google search results. And then after clicking on that site, we'll click through to our website. So like, let's say we search for how to tie my shoes. And then there's a blog that we have been featured in, which ranks for how to tie my shoes. Google, the bot's going to click on that blog, and then it's going to look for our link on that blog and click through to our website. And it's just one sort of break from a direct Google search. It's just another type of traffic, and it helps with the algorithm. So what you can do with CTR Booster is you need to find the press releases and find the links in the press releases, and then just follow through the process. So let's say we want to look for, I don't actually have an example because the press release isn't live, but at a high level, you want to be looking and searching for keywords that your press release shows up for. And you might have to put the business name plus the name of the distribution, things like that. But really, it doesn't matter what the keyword you're searching for is. What matters is the fact that you've gone from Google to a website and then to your website. It doesn't matter what you search for. So like you could search for Pro Automatic Gates Yahoo if you've got a Yahoo website, like art press release. And then you can use that to click through. Does that make sense? That was a little bit confusing, but watch the video.
Yeah, we
From
do
the
have
start.
like Rhys said, a whole referral traffic setup in the GBP Pros. Yeah, you could we go through this. I think that'll help. I've used it. It's definitely a rewatcher if you haven't set it up, what to look for and how to set things up. Um, but this, I think this will be good, Riz, for next week. See how we're doing with that.
Yeah, let me see. Let me pull up. I can see if I can quickly pull it up. It will make more sense if I pull up the screen. So it's here, Google backlink visits, and then you put in the URL and then plus the keyword. So we put in the URL of the blog or the press release. So let's say we've had a press release. We've got 5 or 6 websites that are ranking in Google for the press release. We're going to search for a keyword that shows up with one of those articles. So whether it's content related to what's in the press release or if it's business name plus the name of the website, whatever it is. And then we're going to put that URL here. So it's going to be yahoo.com, whatever it is. And then we're going to do colon, and then we're going to put the keyword that we're searching for. So Pro Automatic Gates, Brisbane, Yahoo. And then we're going to go to a new line and we're going to do a new website. So it might be aol.com/ the article. And then we're going to put a colon and then we're going to put the keywords again. So it might be the same keyword or it might be a different keyword. And that's how you set it up. Something you need to make sure of is the link. The link here, which is your actual website, has to be the link in this article. Some press releases use tracking links. So just check it's not a tracking link. Because if it's a tracking link, it won't work because Google won't be able to find your URL. If it's a tracking link, set up its own project with the tracking link URL here. But that's not going to work for other sites. So you'll have to set up a new campaign for every tracking link. That should make sense.
For those that are on the podcast, if you want to go on to the YouTube channel so you can see the visual, Rhys just brought up a CT booster, right? And showed some settings. And so it'll give you a better visual on what we're referring to as we're speaking. Like, wait, what is he talking about? Like if you do the YouTube channel, you'll see or catch the replay on Facebook, you'll see the example of what we're referring to on there.
And that really just associates, it's just normal traffic. It's what successful websites have. And at the end of the day, the whole point of what we're trying to do on Google is to replicate what the successful guys have in terms of structure, content, authority, traffic, clicks, keywords. We're just trying to be as good, if not better, than the competition, than the top ranking guys. So by getting all these little extra sort of traffic and sprinkling it in, we don't want to do high volume, like 1 or 2 per day maximum. But you'll ruin your business if you send too much referral traffic. Just small clicks, 1 or 2 a day is all you need to start out with. And then organic. Website organic. So this is just your standard organic traffic. I don't have any recommendations for tools because there's so many. I don't want to recommend any specifically. But it's the same process as the maps. We're going to use the keywords that we've got above, and we're going to click through to the website. We're going to dwell on the website. I guess one thing that's very important for the website CTR, click through to the website and then click another page before you leave. If you just go to the home page and then you leave, it's not good. That's bounce traffic. And you don't want to increase your bounce rate. So make sure you click through to at least one internal link and just wait there for as long as you want, as long as you can, and then close the session. But that's really sort of the fundamentals of organic CTR. I could overcomplicate it, but there's no point. Like, use 4G proxies if you can. If you have them, much better than anything else. If they're too expensive, rotating residential proxies will work, but not as well.
So we do also, can we use CTR Booster as well for website traffic?
Yeah, for sure. CTR Booster works with it.
Yep. So I just wanted to throw that out there. And if you are needing to set up the proxies, Proxy Pixie, we have control over those.
I can vouch for Proxy Pixie. Good service.
Yep.
They're running real smoothly.
Yeah, pretty solid.
But that's kind of like overview of the CTR. I mean, I could go on and on and on about it, but really, like, I like to keep it simple and sort of that's my process. we're going to go through other referral like blogs and things like that once we have blogs. But if you've got any guest posts that rank, search for those in the referral method and search for the keywords that it ranks for.
So guys, if you have any questions as we close it up here, just a quick update. So we're going to be hitting kind of like Rhys says, our roots here with CTR. What were organic, press release, some Google backlinks with CTR booster, branded keywords for the CTR booster, not too heavy, 2 a day. Driving
Yeah, 2
directions.
branded a day on CTR driver. And we're going to do 2 target per day on CTR driver. And then we're going to run 2 referral clicks a day from CTR booster. So we're just going to keep it low. We're going to keep it light. We're going to do maybe a 10-mile radius to start. Brisbane's quite large, so we want to do a large area. So I think we'll start with about a 10-mile radius. I'll have a look at that. For the brand, definitely, maybe even like a 15-mile radius. We always like to have it wider for the brand search, just so you can start to sort of increase that proximity.
And Jeff is asking here real quick, where can we see the previous videos? You should be able to see it on my Facebook, Jeff. The lives that we've had. If not, I'm also gonna have my VA do the YouTube, GBP Pros YouTube. Here, I'll do a couple. Let me put the channels where she's putting them up. Let's see here. Here's the YouTube channel, Jeff. And then if we're not friends on Facebook, you should see some lives in this one as well. That way you can get caught up and you can see what we've done in the past up to this point. And then I'll put this also in the Facebook Live.
Right. So we'll start this, and then as a recap of everything, we'll have the website with citations, social profiles, Web 2.0s as our foundational links. They've been run through an indexer. The on-page has been done on the website, so all of the services have pages. They all link to each other. We have a couple of supporting blogs, although I think it's only 2, so that's not really having much weight. And we will have the press release distributed across the Yahoo distribution network, which is actually a service that I'm offering at the moment. So we're getting into press as deliverables and services for clients. So if anyone's interested in that, feel free to reach out on Facebook. And so we'll have them. And then the next thing we're going to be doing is building more pages on the website and starting a backlinking campaign for guest post outreach. And I don't think we're going to get into the guest posting, and we're going to talk about that next week. I don't think we're going to get into exactly how to find sites, but we will definitely talk about what makes a good site and what you're looking for, and like expectation versus reality as well, because there's a lot of talk about the perfect link and what a good link is. A page with traffic is in your industry that ranks, but that's a unicorn. It doesn't exist. So we'll talk about what actually is suitable. Like what's the best and what are you actually going to buy that's not like ridiculously expensive, because we can't always get the best, and sometimes the best is very expensive. So we'll talk about how to get cheaper links and what to look for in links where the website might not look like it's designed the best, but the strength and the power is there in the background. So we'll go over that next week and we'll have all of that live. The press release will be live. The CTR will be running. Hopefully we can get a few more reviews from clients and push that forward. I'm waiting for the business to give me some photos. So we're going to upload more photos to the Google business profile. And we're just going to continue doing that sort of stuff. We're going to talk about digital PR. We're going to talk about guest post backlinking. And then any questions that anyone has, any topics that you think might be related to the progress of ranking a website, I'm more than happy to answer any questions or have a chat, have a session on it. So if anyone's got any feedback or questions, do feel free to reach out.
All right, guys. With that being said, you kind of see the roadmap of what's ahead. So we'll get this CTR. Rhys, you want to do next week or give it a couple of weeks?
Let's do 2 weeks.
Okay. So we'll do a couple of weeks. We'll get the CTR going, and then we'll come back with the backlinks on this series. So guys,
Awesome.
I appreciate you. Don't hesitate to reach out to Rhys. Any questions, updates, services, reach out to him on Facebook. Also, with this process, don't hesitate to reach out. Rhys, myself, either one of us would be more than willing to help. So it's pretty exciting, from zero to hero here on this particular series, how we're ranking step by step by step. What does that look like with the keywords, with the research, competitors, all that jazz. So next week we'll have some backlinks. We'll show some, or a couple weeks, right? We'll show some results on the CTR. We'll talk about backlinks, CTR, and then update. I think you said some more pages as well, Rhys, on the website, and we'll have an update for you guys. So with that being said, guys, much love, much success, and I'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.